Hi everyone, it's Jax, your El Paso County Commissioner for District 5. I wanted to present these videos for more voter content because I know a lot of people are researching who they want to support at caucus and the upcoming county assembly. As you know, I'm a candidate in the Democratic Party. Some key takeaways from this meet and greet last night, February 17th. On a Tuesday, we had a great turnout, and I'm thankful for the League of Women Voters and their youth council's work to host this event, as well as the podcast Concerned Citizen. One, I find it really distasteful and embarrassing for this county when the current incumbent Republican chose not to show up, not to send a proxy, and other members of her party were there, even some gubernatorial candidates. And frankly, it also concerns me that my opponents in the Democratic Party are not offering anything substantive in their remarks about what they would do as part of the county commission. So I invite you to check out these videos. It's important to compare and contrast. Not all Democrats are the same. And as always, I hope that you remember I'm here for public service. We continue to ask for your support as a small donor-led grassroots campaign. Please check us out. We're on Act Blue. Our website is jax4elpasocounty.com. Thanks.
My name is Jacqueline Armendariz-Unzueta. You can call me Jax. And I want to check in with you. If you were worried about the state of democracy, raise your hand right now. Yeah, I see you and I'm with you. So when I became the first to file for this County Commission 5 race in November 2024, I'm striving to be a leader who meets the moment while protecting the working class and the most vulnerable in our community. As part of the group that fought for this fair map for County Commission 5, I am here to represent. I would be the first under 40 woman of color ever elected to the commission. And with that, we would also break the more than 50-year one-party Republican rule. So no matter your affiliation, that's just not democracy. So I do want to share with you, I'm also here to champion smart growth that works for El Paso County, that includes addressing the spectrum of the housing crisis. We need to continue to champion community safety and protect public health. So when it comes to this election cycle, there's a key question voters are deciding in the CC5 race. Is El Paso County ready for fresh, energetic, bold, honest leadership with experience from the U.S. Senate and being an ACLU Colorado litigant? Or do you want to keep the dangerous status quo that can't look fascism in the eye and say, abolish ICE? So if there's one thing I hope you remember about this campaign, it's that I'm here for public service, not politics. jax4elpasocounty.com. Thank you.
Our next candidate to come out and get together. My name is Christian Seal, and I am your candidate for our 5th Commissioner District. Woo! For the first time in 56 years, our community has a real chance to flip one of these seats blue. For that long, we have had a 5-seat MAGA monopoly. They have owned every decision that happens here in El Paso County. And I think it's time for us to change that. I am running because I grew up as poor as you could physically remember. As much as you could think, I was struggling from housing insecurity. I didn't know where my next meal was going to come from. And that's how I grew up, on the streets of Arizona. I entered the foster care system, and I realized that I had a real shot to make something of my life, and to make sure that kids in the richest nation on the planet don't have to go through what I went through. So I made something of it. I got into politics because I knew that was how we were going to make a change. And now I am running for office because I want to fight for kids here in El Paso County. I want to make sure we don't have people starving on the streets when we don't have to. We have the money to take care of our residents. We have the money to take care of Coloradans. And I'm running to make sure it happens. I am focused on bringing the prices down for everyday people, strengthening some of the programs our state put in place by funding them for our residents here. Things like our mortgage and rental protection so we don't have an increasing homelessness population. Things like making, I'm out of time.
I am Yolanda Avila, and this is my guide dog, Puma. So I first started when I ran for city council with 2 successful city council terms, and the reason I won is because I'm part of this community. So I ran because my district was being neglected for 4 decades. And I'm like, what is going on here? Infrastructure, parks, rec, economic development, you name it. They took it out of here. One of the big things that happened was the county commissioners voted to move the Citizen Center way to the northwest of town. And while we were in Southeast, our unemployment rates were high. We met every metric of social determinants of health, which we did not have. So I had to run. And during my run and these past years, I was able to garner $2.7 billion of investment back in Southeast Colorado Springs. And so I'm going to continue that work being on the county commission. I know what it is, it's local. Think globally, act locally. And that's where it's at, because we impact your daily lives. And so I'm asking for your support to continue the good work I've been able to do. I've been on these boards and commissions with these county commissioners, and let me tell you, it's no joke. I'm looking at my time, but I just wanted to say, back in the 30s, my dad, American citizen, was deported to Mexico. And then the United States called him back and said,